안녕하세요. 오늘은 Henry and Mudge and Careful Cousin입니다. 이거 읽어보겠습니다.
구독과 좋아요 아니고요. 물을 눌러주세요.
구독과 좋아요 없이 눌러주세요.
눌러주세요.
Watching for Annie. One day, Henry and his big dog Mudge were staying on the front porch, watching for Annie. Watching the road. They were watching for Henry's cousin. Her name is Annie, Henry told Mudge. And she's spending the night.
He's spending the night.
Mudge scratched an ear. I never met her, Henry said. Mudge drew a foot. I sure hope she was fun, Henry said. Mudge stretched some bones. While they were the cousin, Henry gave Mudge a brushing. Mudge loved brushing. He rolled into his back and hung his paws in the air. He closed his eyes and made a little dog growl. Mudge loved brushing, and they made him look very nice for company. Suddenly, a car pulled into Henry's driveway. "Oh, Mudge," said Henry. "She's here." Mudge jumped up and wagged his tail. Mudge barked a little bark. He danced a little dance. Mudge loved company. All the tall man got out of the car. "Hello, Henry," he called. "Hello, Uncle Ed," Henry called back. A girl got out of the car. "Hello, Henry," she called. "Hello, Annie," Henry called back. "She sure looked dressed up," Henry thought. "She sure looked clean," he thought. Uh-oh, he thought. He thought. Annie stood in the yard. Her dress was filthy. Her shoes were shiny. Her face was worried. "Does he bite?" Annie asked, pointing to Mudge. "Oh, no," said Henry. Mudge wagged his tail. "Does it jump on people?" she asked. "Not anymore," said Henry. Mudge kept wagging. "Does he drool?" Annie asked. Henry looked at Mudge. Mudge looked at Henry. "Well," Henry said. And he looked at Annie's nice fully dress. He looked at Annie's nice shiny shoes. Henry looked at the jewel on his front porch. Uh-oh, he thought. It was the video Careful Cousin. Annie turned pink. Henry made Mudge sit while Annie ran into the house. Mudge wagged his tail and drooled on the porch. As he walked by Henry, he followed Henry inside. Annie was on the couch. Before Henry could say no, Mudge went over and kissed Annie on the face. Annie turned pink. She opened her shiny purse. Opened her shiny purse and pulled out a hanky. She wiped the dog drool from her cheeks. She did not look happy. "No more kiss, Mudge," Annie said. "No more kiss, Mudge," Henry said. Even though Henry could not believe a person would not like dog kisses. He could not believe this girl that was really his cousin. He could not believe she would be here a whole day and night. Want to get now? Want to see my fish? Said that he asked her. Maybe she likes fish, she thought. A fish didn't drool, 진짜요? And he picked up her first. She followed Henry and Mudge followed her. Henry had forget about the baseball cards and empty cracker box and dirty socks. At the door of Henry's room, Eddie's eyes were wide and her mouth hung open. Uh-oh, he thought Henry. But suddenly Annie smiled. Fish, she said. She walked over to Henry's fish tank. She put her head in near the water. She grabbed her nose. Yuck, she said. It smells. Fish always smell, said Henry. They smell like fish. He wondered that Annie would do if she ever smelled Mudge's mouth. Annie sat on Henry's bed. What do you do for fun? asked Henry. She asked Henry. I play with Mudge, said Henry. What do you do? I play the piano, said Annie. Henry wondered why someone would want to play piano instead of the dog. Do you like fudge cookie? Henry asked. He thought maybe they could just eat while Annie fed it. I love fudge cookie, said Annie. Great, said Henry. Mudge was wagging. He loved fudge cookies too. Henry felt around under his bed. He pulled out the brown paper bag. It had some dusty balls on it and an old price of hard gum stick under it. Henry pulled out the cookie and handed it to Annie. She turned pink again. Uh-oh, thought Henry. This was going too long with it. Zap! Henry and Annie were eating lunch with Uncle Ed and Henry's parents. So, Annie, did you see Henry's room? Asked Uncle Ed. Annie nodded. Did you pet your dog? Annie nodded again. Did you wash your feet? Annie nodded one more time. Henry worried. What if Annie talked about the dog drool and smelly tank and the dusty cookies? Henry felt bad, except Henry's dad. He was even messier than Henry. He could have a million paper hamburger wrapper on the floor. But Annie didn't say anything bad. She didn't say anything at all. She just cut up her hot dog into tiny pieces and ate quietly. Henry had not given up. There must be something they could do together. Do you play frisbee? He asked Annie. No, Annie shook her head. Want to try? Henry asked. Annie thought for a minute. She nodded her head. Great, said Henry. Outside, Henry stood on one side of the yard and Annie stood on the other. Mudge stayed in the middle so he could run both ways. He was pretty good at frisbee, except that he got a frisbee all wet. Henry told Annie how to make frisbee thin. He told her not to worry. He told her it takes a while to get good frisbee. Then he told her to throw the frisbee to him. Sam! The frisbee whisked across the yard and into Henry's hand like a rocket. Wow, said Henry. Wow, said Annie. She looked at her hand as if she didn't belong to her. Believe it belonged to her. Henry with the slowly one back, and he threw it back to Henry. Zam! Wow! They both said again. They played frisbee all afternoon. Annie was really good at frisbee. She still had lots of trials of frisbee after Mudge got it, but pretty soon she got used to dog drill and threw the wet frisbee anyway. After the supper, Henry and Mudge and Annie played frisbee again until the dark. Then they went inside Henry's room. They were soggy and dry, dirty and tired. They were hungry too. Henry said he would go to the kitchen for a bag of cookies. Oh no, said Annie. She pulled a brown paper bag from under Henry's bed. I like this better, she said. She threw one on Mudge, and she threw on Henry, and she threw one into her own mouth. Sometime you will have it with me, said Annie. Sure, said Henry. Be sure to bring frisbee, Annie said. She looked at Mudge rolling on the bed and shortly beating with Mudge. The next day, Henry and Mudge and she said goodbye to Annie. Mudge gave her another kiss. This time, Annie didn't turn pink. Henry and Mudge watched Cousin Annie right away. They both couldn't wait to see her again. 잘 봤어요? 이거 끝났어요. 구독과 좋아요 많이 눌러주세요.